Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays RimWorld. This is the first episode recorded since I've been back from Japan, and I wanted to say a couple things. First off, thanks for the support. Secondly, in the future, I'm really going to endeavor to have a much smaller backlog, because it's so frustrating to have changes, or I should say problems, like your wind turbines not being connected to the power grid, which is very silly and something that should not happen, and I honestly, I apologize for it. I know that some people are like, people are really mean in the comments. Sometimes that's true, but I also resist the notion that constructive criticism is mean. There's no excuse for me to have my colony as fucked up as this one was. And, well, I mean, there is an excuse. The excuse is that I had to be away, so I had to record a bunch, and subtle mistakes kind of go unnoticed for a while, even if they're not so subtle to the YouTube viewers. So I apologize for that, and I really sincerely mean that in the future I'm going to try to keep maybe a 2 to 3 episode backlog so I can implement tips faster, and, you know, it's good. It's important. Keep an eye towards self-improvement, and the videos will become better as well. But I appreciate that a lot of people love watching the chaos as well. This save also might be slightly offset. I had a couple extra episodes in backlog, but I decided to axe them because the colony turned to shit. And largely because of the fact that the conduit was broken. So I think this is right where episode 17 finished. This will be episode 18. If it's slightly offset, I apologize. But first things first, let's fix the very obvious mistake. Boom, boom. And then also, I think we're going to need to rebuild this because there's obviously there's a geothermal vent here that we're going to want to build around. I built this into the grid like this so we're not relying on the turrets anymore. And I'm going to leave the turrets on, probably starting from when we get the grid hooked up properly. That way I'm not micromanaging them constantly. It seems smart to me. Now, who is my constructor right now? Who's big-time constructor? Mathis is good. I'm okay. Karen's okay. So, Mathis, you asleep right now? What are you doing? Hauling steel. I mean, that's important. Whoa, what have I done? I still need to fix that, but instead of hauling steel, I would like you to build these conduits right away. Feel free, eat the simple meal. Hauling steel is important, but also, why can I not have you? Oh, somebody else has already reserved it? Karen! Austin. And then are these ones already built? Oh, I think these ones are already built. Look at how quickly that took like 2 seconds. If only I'd done that before I left. And I think that that's hooked up properly. Hopefully that solves our power-related problems. Other problems as I see them that I want to deal with. We could build a geothermal vent. I'm not sure if we need one right away. Turn these off. Sorry, turn these on. Build proper kill boxes, including over here, and block this off. And also start growing some heal root, preferably in here. But let's make sure our power is actually going to hold before we worry about that. And yeah, you're going to see when we... Ooh. Research finished, electric cremation. Go research auto doors. People have been telling me to get auto doors. I'll get them. I don't know if I have to micromanage those and you know, basically program them or script them at least, but I'm not saying we're actually going to have to use the scripting language, by the way. I'm just saying I don't know if we're going to have to micromanage those. Okay, the easy thing here is restriction tab. And a lot of people picked up on this in the comments. I was under the impression that you just set a regime, and then for everybody else... What's your problem, Mathis? My daughter died. Okay, well, that seems like a sensible thing to be a little bit bummed out about. I was under the impression that it was kind of like Prison Architect, where you set a regime and then it just stayed like that forever. But that was not the case. It doesn't retroactively or in the future apply to other individuals, so good to know. Major break risk ×2. Austin's also in a bad place. What's your problem? My wife died. No impressive bedroom. Wearing tattered apparel, in a little pain, ugly environment. So ugly environment gets fixed with cleaning, which hopefully our colonists are going to get an eye for. First, though, I'm just going to cook a bunch of meals. We also should, if possible, do I haul? I do not haul. We should get all these corpses out of here, because I'm going to get a mood debuff for being in a hideous environment, I think, or at least the ugly environment. We need to get these turkeys out of here. All these rotting corpses. Are we... Oh my god. We may actually, as a result of our grid already, be able to maintain power throughout the night. And it should only get better starting tomorrow. What's our draining at, right now? Oh, we're actually gaining. Even at 4 a.m., we're gaining power. I mean, the sun comes up at 5, so there's probably a little light at 4, but still. That's huge. So now we've got a better joy period. Armor vest has deteriorated away to nothing. That's actually totally fine. I thought that was going to be a much worse sound. Mathis has a gun. Austin has a gun. Everybody's got guns. Nobody's wearing personal shields. This is ideal. So we're going to cook meals until I think we have 30. And then once that's done, we're probably going to go to sleep anyway. Well, what's going on here today? Austin is digging at compacted steel. We should work on construction. Don't we have construction to do? What's more important? Protection from a raid or... I guess we could do high-tech research as well. What's more important? Protection from a raid or the next geothermal vent? I think it's going to be protection from a raid, because look at how much power we're storing here. Is there anything else we can do? Major break risk times 3. What's your problem? Very ugly environment. Night owl in daytime. Well, why don't you go to sleep then? It's past 10 a.m. I guess you're hungry and you kind of research too much. Where's my boy Mathis at? Hauling. Could you haul these? No empty grave configured to store it. No empty place configured to store it. We don't put animal corpses in here. Okay, that's my bad. Mathis, you should haul those animal corpses away like toot sweet, please. And you're probably not going to be thrilled about it, but again, mood is super important to manage. Because if a colonist gets screwed due to mood, they're going to be in a bad problem. Or they're going to be in a bad state, I should say. Hauling bull to dumping stockpile zone. I guess we do have some skeletons around as well, so moving these out of the way is smart. Rotting corpses probably worse, but skeletons also bad. So it's 3 p.m., and we've got great power generation. I'm finally asleep, thank God. Major break risk times 2. Night owl in daytime is probably one of those. Mad animals! Some sort of psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Your colonists are okay, but the Ibexes have been driven insane. Ibex ram. Don't we have a pet Ibex? I cannot recall. These need to be turned on, though. Like, immediately. I'm going to save as well, just in case. Again, ignore these saves. I'm bad, but the dynamic story, enduring commitment, maybe. Okay, so this is going to be real... It doesn't need to be in all caps. Real save 01. Terrible naming convention, but in the moment, that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to have like a lot of angry Ibexes here. And honestly, Austin's a great shooter. Maybe we should have him shoot these Ibexes, but he should like run away a little bit first. Because range matters here. Okay, he's actually not going to be able to see them from here. There we go. He's aggroed the turret. Just stay here. You're good here. Okay, one Ibex down. You should run so that you can get the gun turrets to aggro. Oh god, there's more. Just hide. The gun turrets will save us. I have faith. Nice, good job, good job. But then we need to kill this other one over here, and that's really going to be Austin's job. These should be turned on as well. Again, I think we generate enough power that it's not that big of a problem right now. Here we go. Austin, you got this, buddy. Okay, Austin, you do not have this. Run away. I was foolish to think you had it. That's my mistake. The gun turrets will save us, though. Oh my god, there's more! Austin, just go, dude. That's my bad. Totally my bad. Gun turrets will get you. Gun turrets will get you. Dope, dope, dope. Honestly, just keep going. Just kite him. We've done it. On draft, get yourself healed. And I think we're doing well here. Again, I'm going to be a little bit better about saving all the time, even though it's a little scummy. Real save 002. And the reasoning there is just, you know, so we can always go back to a situation that's less horrible if we have to. We should, I guess, issue a hunt order here. The other good thing about this is that, you know, the winter is coming up real soon. Now we got a lot of meat, and we can use that meat to make sure that we always have simple meals available. Now we have no medicine. That's a real problem. We could get serious concerns as a result of that. So I'm going to make It's miscellaneous. I'm going to make a sun lamp. It's furniture. Furniture. I'm going to make a sun lamp. Put that right in the middle. I'm going to make a heater. Put that right in the middle. And then once these are built, I'm going to make sure it's hooked up to the grid properly. Ha 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 ha. And I'm going to start growing heal root. Because it takes forever, but we need a constant supply of medicine. It's not healthy to not have a constant supply of medicine. How is it possible that... And you know what? I guess we have 5 colonists. We're eating a lot of food. That's fair. That's alright. We're going to be butchering. Every Ibex is going to give us... How much meat? If we look at the info tab. 76. Not a lot, actually. You tell me these colonists are going to eat like a whole Ibex a day? That's a little silly, but it's okay. Man, I really should have moved the stove into here, like, right off the bat. Obviously, that's obvious now. We know that for the future. We could also just build a small kitchen next to it. Like, the fact that we're going to be in here in -6 weather is probably not good. But it's a start, right? Like, having us a little cold is probably worth the mild mood debuff, even though it's unnecessary. Okay, so Austin's going to be constructing here. We just want to make sure that we're able to maintain power overnight in this situation. And once that's done, we're going to start growing some heal root because we're going to need medicine. You're always going to need medicine. And I think medicine is a more pressing concern than raid protection right now, even though I would imagine we'll probably have a more nasty raid than just some Ibexes coming up in our future. So, create growing zone, and we're going to make sure that that's for heal roots. Lovely. Mental break days. Mathis is wandering around in a daze. Honestly, that seems relatively appropriate given all the terrible things that have happened to him. Now, okay. The kill box is less important. Ooh, cargo pods. And the cargo pods contains components. That's not bad. The kill box is less important than blocking off the obvious areas, I think. So, do we have 251 marble. So we're gonna just build a wall like such. And we probably don't need to go even to that extent, but why not? As a result, this should incentivize most raids to push through here or here. And then we have the ability to deal with them. Is the idea, at least. Hunter lacks ranged weapons. So Matt, oh no, he just threw it away. I thought that meant that the days was over and he only started getting the mood debuff for it, but no. That's fine. He'll get over it. Major break risk. I mean, these are emotional break risks, so it's hard for us to deal with them because they're going to last. Please don't build that wall. Please build this first. I guess you can, yeah, just walk around the other way. That's fine. Anyone reserved this? Just don't brick yourself in is all I ask. That's just... He's going to do it. You know he's going to do it. Cannot go here. No path. Yeah, okay. Now, on draft, this wall is built properly. What are you doing here? You're roofing it? That will not be necessary. Last thing, make a marble wall right here. I guess we could just make it a door, but it's the same problem, you know? No, Nina. Can you just build? I know you know what? No. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Is she going to build the wall? She's going to build the wall. I guess it's fine. You know, better to get it done. All right, so that's another relatively minor step taken care of. Is Mathis? No, he's still dazed, which is a real bummer because he's very important for creating this heal root zone. All right. I would say might want to work on hospital beds. I'm a little paranoid about medicine, but I think it's important. I know it's important. But all we're doing here is making sure that the power lasts all night. Winter has begun. That's fair. We knew that was going to happen. We also need less hauling, more cleaning. But hauling, I think, takes precedent over cleaning. Takes precedence, I guess I should say. Yeah, it does. I mean, I guess we could have... Who's the better hauler? They're the same, right? Yeah, you don't really get better. I mean, Mathis should be growing before he hauls or cleans. But Nina maybe should be cleaning first then. And again, just to be safe, we're going to make a... This is going to call this a send and real save 003. There we go. Starting to feel good, and maybe it's just the hopeful, dulcet post-rock tones in the background right now. But I'm feeling okay. Mathis is starving. I mean, if anything, I'm a little pissed about it, because, like, he's been in a daze forever. There's also an eclipse. That's bad, but this will also be a great test. The eclipse lasts... I don't think it lasts that long. We're going to be using power, like... No, you know what? We're actually gaining power right now, because we have the connection set up properly. Is this all of our problems now solved? I wouldn't go that far, but it certainly seems like a major problem has been solved. Now, what does Mathis get? Well, I'm just going to give him the best quality weapon right now. I understand you might want to give him 2 colonists idle. Wow. Karen and Austin. Karen. Austin, you don't want to grow? I guess he can't grow heal root. That makes sense. What about Karen? 0. Not very good. I mean, I guess either Karen or Austin will research when I'm asleep. We could issue some hunting orders, and both Karen and Austin will have something to do. I don't really want to hunt boomalopes. Kind of want this grizzly bear to fuck off. I guess we could issue more mining orders as well. Yeah, let's do that. That's an easy way out. And it gives us more steel. It's a very, like, set it and forget it approach. Just don't accidentally ruin your own wall here. Does Karen also mine? Karen does not mine, so she's going to be idle still. So we could issue some hunting orders, but there's no animals in our vicinity. Is there really, like, nothing mindless but also helpful I could have Karen do? Does she have a passion? She doesn't even have a passion for mining. I mean, I'll put her on art. And then I guess... Oh, wait, does she construct? Yeah, Karen's a constructor. Okay. Well, I guess we can get her started on the kill box then. We have 202 limestone. We're really just gonna do this the easiest way I know how. Which is just to build this out and just kind of get them stuck here for a little longer. Get them dumped out like in this area. Pretty good lines of sight. And this is the worst one. Like, this is not a good setup. But if I can dump them out here, our gun turrets will have a decent amount of time to shoot them. The other thing is they should not be able to shoot, or like just walk past and get to our turbines. So I think like a wall here is pretty valuable. And then like a wall here. Oh, but that's going to totally fuck up that turbine. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're in like a weird spot here. We could build out like that. I don't know. This might be little fool's gambit from the start, but at least we have some stuff on the go. We got projects. Projects are important. Still have 2 times major break risk, I should say. It's Mathis and Austin, which, like, I don't want to be rude. Where'd the conduit explode? Wow, that's a huge bummer. Really huge bummer because it's an eclipse and all of the power in our batteries is now gone. So the conduit blew up over here. Let's not let this ruin our time. Austin, Nina, and Karen are awake. Nina, Karen, Austin. So Karen and Austin need to put out this fire. And then we need to rebuild the conduit right there. Hopefully, geothermal power and the wind turbines will just keep generating enough to keep our grid online and, you know, none of our food will go bad. Yo, you should be building this conduit first. We've got some power. It's not a lot. We got some power. I really expected that conduit to bring it mostly back in line. Breakdown in a heater. That's not that bad. We can live with that. And honestly, it's amazing to me that we're generating power during an eclipse. I get it. We got diverse sources of power. Finally, it's working. Or finally, I've created a situation in which it will work. Through no fault of the game's, let me add. I was wondering why people weren't going to bed, but it's actually... It's not time for them to be in bed. Okay, so we're actually going to run out of power overnight. Unless... Yeah, I got a little too cocky. Geothermal power fluctuates a little bit. There goes all of our power. But the wind turbines, come on. Come on! They got nothing. They're not kicking it. This is going to be disruptive. Well, that eclipse is a real bummer. And now I'm like, well, maybe we should turn off the guns. But I don't think we should turn off the guns. Not just because I value them, but because it's going to be, you know, that's when the raid is going to come. Is when I don't leave the guns on. That's when we're going to get raided. It's like we just need like some steam to come up from the bottom here and keep us going. I wish there was like a macro that we could save that was like, here's like normal power consumption, here's high performance, and that's just everything's on. And here's if there's an eclipse or something, you can just like toggle a switch and be like low power consumption, all guns off, all lights off, etc., etc. Raid. Okay, you knew this was gonna happen. They want to use sappers to tunnel around our defenses. There are 5. I don't know where they would come through. But hopefully we were able to maintain some power. It's also 6 a.m. Only I'm awake, I assume. Good time for a save. Also, I'm stone cutting, which is not ideal. Real save. Real save. 004 raid. That's very specific. It's not like we get raided very much in this game. Austin's awake and constructing. I mean, he should be drafted, even though he's going to be at a better break or a higher break risk as a result. And I'm going to post up here, but I don't know if that's where they're going to come. One of them is already injured. Like he blew himself up with his own frag grenade. So they're going to dig at marble. Didn't we just build these marble walls here? They can't get there, though. They really only have a couple options. One is here. Yeah, okay, that's where they're going to go then. I honestly don't mind if they tunnel through these walls. Okay, it actually looks like they're going to come through the top. So we need to draft everybody. At least we know where they're coming now. Like Austin, go there. I have a survival rifle. The problem is they're going to shoot at the guns. So we need to be a little closer, actually, to stop our guns from dying. Mathis, where did I have you go? Yeah, okay. Nina, you should get drafted. I don't know, just come out here. Karen, you're drafted, and I have fudged up some of my lines of sight, but that's okay. This is what they're gonna waste their grenades on? Now they're gonna come down here? Okay, strange. Everybody pile into the bunker then. A little bit of a friendly fire risk, but that's probably okay. What are you doing now? Using frag grenades on marble wall. You don't want to do this. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Just get everybody into a relatively safe spot. You're shooting my cow? Well, we can't actually see in there right now because of the little... they look like half-size walls, but they're not half-size walls. They're full-size walls. They're just not fully constructed yet. But the eclipse is over, so we're going to have gunpowder now. Or, like, you know what I mean, presumably. I'm just watching out for the person with the frag grenades. That's the big problem. Everyone else is going to die here. We can't see them? Oh, because they're... We've created cover for the enemy to shoot at the gun turret. That's stupid of us. Now we can sort of see them because they broke the wall, I think. Okay, they're going to flee. That's fine. Everybody's undrafted. Do we have graves? No, we need to... Oh, we do have one grave. You're just injured, right? Nope, you're dead. Okay. You're all dead. Architects. Miscellaneous. Graves. We shouldn't build one there, because we... In fact, we shouldn't build one there. We need space to walk. And 2 wide is ideal, so... I know this is not too wide right here, but that's okay. Somebody should rescue the cow. I hope Nina's... No, she's gonna clean. That's also okay. I mean, it'll keep the environment from being super hideous. Is the idea, at least. But you should rescue the cow. Now, Mathis, are you sleeping? Because you... Oh, he started to grow. He's finally started to grow. Okay, Karen, we're building this wall. This is fine. Like, this wall is important to build, I think. Although, we really should not give them, like, an easy shot at these gun turrets. But we should also, like, strip and haul these human corpses. Like, I'm going to be going to bed, I assume. Someone's got to haul these human corpses to graves. Minor break risk times 2. Maybe Mathis and Austin have actually, like, ridden it out. You know, maybe they've entered an area where they're actually kind of getting over the situation that has, you know, happened to them before. That would be good. Nina, I'm going to need you to... All she does is clean and then strip bodies and bury them. Like, it's a thankless job. And for power... I think we're doing okay on power. Especially, like, okay considering that we're in a situation in which we have one sun lamp effectively doing very little. You should clean this blood in here. Someone's gonna sleep in here. You gonna rest? No, she's gonna disturb my sleep. Ah, she still disturbed my sleep. That's fine. Get these corpses out of here. You hauling? Stone cutting. Okay, well, you shouldn't stone cut in the dark. So we will make a standing lamp. Can also build an art table out again. And I gotta say, things are going... Mathis is hiding in his room. Reason, my daughter died. Again, pretty fair. It does suck because it's slowing down our production of heal root, but hey, you know, it takes a while to get over these things. We're generating power at night. It's not 100% yet, but keep in mind, everything is on right now. So the fact that we're able to kind of keep this going in spite of that is very good. Low food. You only have 20 full bars of food. I mean, it says dangerously low. It's not actually that low. The larger problem, as I see it right now... Why are you... Because we don't have enough meat. Larger problem, as I see it, is that we don't have... not ideal temperature. I guess it is 5 in there. It's pretty not amazing. What's your target temperature? Okay, so you just, like, it is cold. You know why? Because this shit has to get out of here. Will I haul? Like, this is an exception. I will make an exception for this. I don't think I'll haul, though. That has to get hauled. Because that leaving that door open is probably contributing to the non-ideal growth. We should also... We need more meat. Well, we don't need more meat. We need more food. So, I guess we'll deal with that next episode because my alarm just went off. So let's call this Real Save 005. Thanks for watching. This episode's been an improvement, and we've solved some of the problems that have plagued us for the last few episodes. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.